I think it's a beautiful thing that you and your father are still close.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about father-son boxing combinations? Because a lot of them, well, most of them always break up. Shane Mosley and his father, Roy Jones and his father, most of them break up. What do you think about them, and do you recommend them for fighters coming up?
Well, I mean, there's so many attributes when it comes to that, because you figure if your dad trained you because you believe in him, and nothing is going to compare to a father-son, just like a father and daughter relationship. I'm not going to want my son to get hurt if this is what he does. Just like I know my dad didn't want me to get hurt when he was training me. I don't care who I sparred, how big they were, how smart I was. My dad was always pounding me about defense. My dad, and that's one thing I specify too. That's something that a lot of these fighters don't have nowadays. These fighters don't have no defense. That's why you have a lot of guys walking around not knowing their name, can't count money, don't know who you are. Because I know you done talk to a lot of fighters and they sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? And to a point, I'm no different than another fighter, because I was just telling my fighters the other day, like, I be sitting in the house and I can just doze off. And I can get a picture of me and Gaddy. I can get a picture of Gaddy hit me with that left hook in that 10th round. You know, I don't know if that's being punchy or that's just, you know, having flashbacks. I don't know what it is. But the thing of it is that I'm really proud of, and I thank God for, is that I can talk to you. I can talk to my family.
You don't seem punchy at all.
No, I can talk to my kids. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to my girl. I definitely can train all my fighters. I know the days of the week, you know, so, you know, it is what it is. But the father-son relationship, it could be a great thing. It could really be a great thing. But then again, it could be a bad thing, because you know as well as I do, after a certain amount of time, we become big-headed. We don't want to know. We don't want to hear jack. Look, you done been telling me this for 30 years. All right, man, give me a break now. Let me continue to do what I do. I've been doing this just as long as you've been teaching it to me. So, you know, those are things that happen. But it's hard to say. It could be a great thing. It could be a bad thing. I'm happy that Sean Porter and his dad seems to be doing great things amongst each other. And hopefully that trends to making father-son relationships better, you know, because God knows when I first had my son, I was trying to figure out the whole time my wife was having him. I'm sitting there trying to figure out the whole time, like, I don't want my son to box. What can I get into? What can I get into? What can I get? And I messed around, and right before she had, and the day before she had, I went out to the store and got a basketball. Bought the basketball bat. When he was born, I gave him that ball. Ever since then, he never put that ball down.
He's still playing basketball? He's
still playing ball. He just finished his last year at Cabrini College.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, you know.
Congrats, brother.
Thank you.
Has he ever tried boxing like Dad, I want to go into family business?
None. Nope, not at all.
No, he got quick hands too. He got a quick crossover.
He got a quick crossover, and he got pretty good hands, yeah. He averaged like 2 or 3 steals a game, so, you know, it could be better. But, hey, who am I? I'm a boxing coach, champion, whatever you want to call me. I don't know too much about basketball. I love it. Yeah, I love it, but, you know, I can't teach you much. I let the coaches do that.